Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a timeless coffee cup reading. You can pick a coffee cup, whichever connects with you better. We have the feather and we have the key, so you can pick one or you can pick one for each of your intentions and questions, and then see how it's going to be connecting with you. Thank you so much everyone for supporting my channel. If you have been with me for a while or if you just joined, thank you, and I appreciate all your support. If you're interested in private readings with me, you can find my contact in the About tab, and I give you a little time to pick. You can also pause the video and see which one connects with you, whether the key or the feather, and then we'll go from there. We'll do the reading for you. Maybe take a deep breath and get your energy aligned with me to see what is coming and what do we need to know. I'm gonna start with the feather. Let's see what kind of messages we're gonna hear, what is coming, and I have my tarot card in case I need to do some clarification. Well, off the bat I see a beautiful heart shape here. There is a love message for you. Someone's heart is beating for you, or your heart is beating for someone. I feel like there is love going to be like clarified. There's some message about love. There's something that you need to know. Maybe a love message, maybe something that you will soon know about, and it's going to give you some kind of relaxation. But it's something that an individual, or maybe it's you're hiding it, or you're not exposing, you're not talking about it, keeping it for yourself for some reason. It hasn't been discussed, it hasn't been exposed, and your heart feels not heavy, or this person's heart is just not, there's no more room for this much energy in your heart. This person wants to yell, they want to shout out that, hey, I love you, and this love is just getting too much for them to deal with it at this time, like to keep it like this. They just want to go ahead and talk about it, and there is something that is going to move in this situation. Someone is going to take a risk, and well, we were talking about the heart and the love, so someone is going to take the risk. If it's you and you feel like this is now too much, you can't keep it anymore in your heart, it's time now to find a way to communicate your feelings with your loved one, with the person. That person will hear you, that person will be actually open, and yeah, I really see that someone is trying to communicate. There is a communication coming, but you're waiting for the season. I don't know what is it that you're waiting. And look, things are going to change a little bit. It's not so, if you are, a new path is going to be open for you. If you're waiting for something, because the reading is telling me wait for the season. I don't know when is the exact season that you might be able to do this, but things right now are a little bit unstable. You might want to give it some time, and whenever that you think that it's the best time, do it at that time. So again, the reading is telling me there is something that you want to do. It's not for everyone. For all of you who are watching, it's not about being in love with someone. It could be something that your heart really desires. You really want to do that, and there are things that for now stops you, and you know that you have to stop, and there is a reason, and there is a good time to do that, and you have to wait for that time. That's what the reading is telling me. Wait for the season. It gives me the intent, like what I'm saying is that wait for the season, otherwise you will waste your seeds. Like if you want to plant seeds, you have to wait for the season, the right temperature, the right soil, the right environment. That's when you have to plant the seed. Otherwise, no matter how much you want to do it, your desire is not going to help. There's some there's some other factors in this thing that will help for your success that it's beyond your control. So you have to be cautious and you have to be patient. And the season is coming. I mean, that time is coming. It's approaching. You just need to be careful. And this thought is always with you. This is something that you always think about it, like it's above your head, like a cloud. It can be something that you always want to do. For example, you want to change your job and you're like, I just want to quit and start another job. I just want to quit and start my own business. I just want to, something like that. I think I just gave an example. There is a satisfaction coming. Beautiful news is coming to you. Something that you didn't expect at all comes out of nowhere. I see two people are kissing. You might see someone that you haven't met them for a long time. You will be very, very happy. Someone might win a competition. It can be a sport competition. It can be a musical competition, a science competition, whatever. It could be your children or someone, maybe your teacher and your team, or your coach and your team is going to win. Be careful about pests. I see pesticides. You need to use pesticides. Again, it can mean, for different people, it can mean different things. There could be people who are, you need to how can I say, to get rid of them. There are things that you need to get rid of them. For some of you, there are thoughts, some negative unnecessary thoughts that is with you and they're invading your mind. For some of you, maybe it's really in your home, you have some kind of pests that you need to use pesticides. For some of you, maybe you're not washing the vegetables and fruits that you're using and there's a lot of pesticides on them. It can be different things for different people. Well, again, I see that someone is winning a cup, like a World Cup or something like that, like a reward, and that's actually really, really nice. Again, I see insects, small problems that might bother you, or small things that have no power, and you can easily get through them. You can easily get rid of them. You can easily, success. The success is you. There is a time step. There is a time frame. Some of you have a deadline, or you have something that you have been waiting, and you know when that time is. For example, October 15th is something like you have marked it in your calendar. Maybe that's the day that you want to start your business. You want to do that thing that I said is really burning in your heart. For some of you, it's travel. I see a banana. Maybe someone is eating banana, or someone has excess banana. Be careful. I see someone's banana is ripening and they might just put them in trash. So maybe we can use them, and actually you can use them as in your plants. If you have plants, you can use the banana and also the banana peels for because it has a lot of potassium. Anyways, so there is a deadline, or there is a time marked up that from then your life is changing. For example, if you're single, you might be married. If you are how can I say, not working, you might go to work. Something is going to change at that date, and you have marked it. It's very positive. There might be some lab results that you might be waiting for. Your doctor might order some lab result. I love this heart. Really, it takes my attention. Some of you might be motherhood that you are trying to experience, and it will happen for you. You'll be very happy. Someone is making a baby like nursery ready, or you're waiting for a baby shower, or you're helping someone with baby shower. I see baby stuff. Two good news are coming back to back. Someone is giving you an advice or a piece of information before they leave. I see the situation that maybe at work someone is retiring, or someone is moving or leaving, or they have the exit interview, and then they say something, they pass some information, maybe to you, or maybe it's you, or somehow it gets to you, but take it seriously. And this person advised is very honest. They are really saying it, they have a good intention. And if it's not work related, again, this person is giving you their experience. Whatever they tell you has meaning and is important, so don't take it, and maybe even write it down, because you might forget about it. Or maybe for some of you, there's a message that is delivered to you, but you might forget. For some of you, I see for some reason, be careful about what you have. I mean, if you had a farm, or if you were if you had a garden that had fruit, I would tell you be careful about pests again, because I see something is coming into, I mean, to infest, some unexpected loss. So just be careful about that. someone is smoking, and maybe even smoking is not good for your family, for your children. There is something that happens in your around you which is not very healthy. It's not serious, but it's like, as I said, like a smoking or something like that. Take care of your health and your family's health with normal, like, I don't know, like maybe again, like smoking, washing everything, washing the fruits and vegetables, disinfecting stuff, something like that. um I see that someone is going to the beach, but the beach is very empty. Maybe you go in fall or around, I don't know. And I see that it's cold. Someone might go on vacation close to beach, but the weather is going to be unexpectedly cold, or it's going to be somehow what they didn't expect. So they might think that, oh, like our timing was not good, or maybe the timing was good, but just they were not lucky and there was a big change in the environment. There is some kind of flooding. I see some kind of change in the environment unexpectedly. Maybe the winter becomes warmer and the summer becomes colder in some places, or there is unexpected weather changes that will ruin the harvest. Again, I see some danger. I see something threatening the harvest, agriculture. Again, I see another indication for that. So there might be, the weather might be the cause, or maybe the pests and the insects might be the cause. But I would say that, again, that could be for the whole world. It's something global for everyone. This is the message. Or maybe for some of you, harvest, be careful about your harvest. Specifically, be careful about how you behave, or what you say at your work, because something might be used as you didn't expect. Maybe you were venting to someone and they think that it was a gossip, and then it will get to different people. So just be careful about that. There's a windy situation. I see someone's paper is going in the winds, papers or newspapers or messages. There might be some problems in communication. Some messages might be lost. Maybe the mail system there might be striking or something like that. I see some interruption in receiving messages. Let's look at the coffee cup and see what we have. Wow, beautiful angel is present in your reading. That's wonderful. I really like that. So you're protected. With whatever I said, you're protected from two kind of energies. And I see a wedding dress for someone. If you thought about getting married, I see a wedding dress, a beautiful, beautiful wedding dress. And if you are getting married, it's gonna start a lot of blessings. It's gonna change your life tremendously, and you will receive a beautiful a bouquet of flowers, or flower arrangement which is huge. Somehow it's going to be surprise, and maybe it's not just for the wedding. Someone might receive a beautiful flower arrangement that they would really be surprised. Maybe your future person is a dentist. I definitely see that, or somehow there are, I don't know, dentist. I really see a dentist, or maybe working in radiology or something like that. Someone is going to the cemetery. Maybe they lost someone and they still are going too often and they can't get over it. I don't see it's you. Maybe it's your like future person, that they're still connected to their past, or maybe their spouse passed away or something happened in their past that they're still connecting. They pay regular visits, either, as I said, physically they go there, or they're emotionally and their spirit is very connected with that person. If it's you, you need to step by step disconnect yourself, because you need to get back to your life, to the reality. Or if it's someone you have to help them get back to the reality, and they need to leave the past in the past. I see a lot of doors, a lot of rooms with people who are, or how can I say, with something that happened around that time. And like, imagine I see each year in a room. So one person, whatever happened to them that year is in a single room, and then those have to stay in that room. You can't keep transferring them, and otherwise going to be a mess. So try to organize your thoughts. Again, I see a wonderful, beautiful heart. This heart is really, and I see an A next to it. It's a wonderful heart, very lucky. It could be a Sagittarius, or some Sagittarius might be involved, but then it's just heavy. But it's time, it will be soon time for this heart to release past energy, to get some life. It could be a female or male energy, it doesn't matter, but I see that their heart is very heavy from a loss, from something that happened in the past, and they're still crying over it, or they're mourning still over it. But as I see, the angel is protecting you, and there's a new chapter in your life which is gonna start. Yeah, definitely I see a hand is reaching, two hands are reaching, mm, to be together. With a childish energy, you will sign something really nice. Be careful about hot water or hot food. Don't spill on your, maybe your kids. Be careful about something hot, you might burn yourself. If you're sick, definitely there is a medication, there is a remedy. And again, I see it very emotional and spiritual. I don't see any physical problem. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physician. So for those, you have to consult with your healthcare provider. There is a news that someone gives it to you. Maybe an old male energy is going to talk to you. If someone is sick, I see that an older doctor maybe can, like someone who's very experienced, very old, can give good advice. This is just for some people. If you know someone who's sick, and I see the sick person as a male energy, young male energy, and maybe they have been visiting different doctors and they got different opinions, I see that someone who's older, senior doctor, can give a very good advice, I would say. Lovers, I see the lovers here. For some of you, I see that someone is telling you, or you're telling them, that you're everything I have in this life, and I don't care what is happening. I don't care in the world what's happening. You are mine, and this means that I have everything. Again, leave the past in the past. There's someone expected change. I saw that. Someone is writing something which is very heavy on their heart. If this is helping, you can always do that. Try to write down if something is bothering you, and that might help getting the pressure off. I'm gonna pull some cards today. I feel like doing that for the two groups. So for group number one, the feather, let's see what extra messages we're gonna have. So okay, let's see what we've got. Yeah, definitely someone has some kind of issue that they're taking with them. Something is heavy on their heart, and maybe it's about a person, or it's about a situation that they have to analyze. They have to how can I say, they have to make a decision, but it's not time yet, and they need to wait for that season, for that time when it's a good time. And now it's very hard, it's a really hard time for them. For a lot of you, I see that you will get to, and this, you have been carrying this, or they have been carrying this for a long time, but this comes death to this. So you see how beautiful it's saying the same thing. So there is a closure. This will end, and you will have the sunrise. So this problem that you always were carrying with yourself, this thing that was like a hanging situation, is going to be completely over, and you will finally make that decision to communicate and to talk to your person. There is going to be a lot of birds that are waiting for your decision, and you see, I saw the insect. This is where I see them again. So as soon as you or this person makes their decision, the communication is gonna happen. This person or this situation is waiting for the right time. So that was it for group number one, those of you who selected the feather. So now let's see what is waiting for us. What messages do we need to know for group number two, those who selected the key? So what do we need to know for this group? Let's begin. There is a new path opening for you. There is something that is like flowing, like flow of information, flow of energy, flow of positive energy for you. And there's a lot going on. Well, I see that you will have something in your possession. Something is going to be yours, and you'll be very happy about that. It's a solid situation. I don't see that things are gonna change. Some of you are in the mood for absorbing more information. You want to know more. You want to make more money. You want to absorb more information. Somehow you're very greedy. Not only, I'm not saying with money, but also with information. You want to learn. This is a perfect opportunity for you to learn and to understand things that, I don't know, maybe it's a good period. Maybe you find a good mentor. Maybe you find a good way to educate yourself and ownership, or maybe there is a way for you to own things. Maybe the market is good for things that you do, the business is good, maybe you're making a lot of money at this point and you can own, like you can invest more, you can have a lot of, and I see money is coming. Wow, beautiful. A lot of people are working. I don't know if you're working in having your own business, or I don't know, for some reason I see some people are working or they're investing in moving, like having a moving company where people help moving. Or I see also a medical office or medical or hospital, maybe in the hospital setting. If you're investing in those, it might be why I'm seeing, it might be the reason why I'm seeing this. um, but there's a lot of coming and going, there is a lot of back and forth. For some of you, I see a lot of job applicants that are in waiting. Maybe there is a news, maybe there is something that you need to display. Again, if you have a business, I see a lot of opening for you. Many people are coming, and for a lot of you, I can even say you might recruit a lot of people, or something you're doing has a lot of applicants, or they want it. There is a lot of requests. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. But again, own it and try to make it secure, because there is something that you need to make sure that you're holding to. You need to hold on to that really firm. Some of you might have an idea or an opinion, and you might be some people might be trying to change your mind or ask you or have debate with you. But I see that you need to stay strong, and for some of you, you need to bring some kind of justification or even debate with other people. You need to be very firm, and that's what I'm seeing. There's something that needs you stay on your opinion. Of course, it could be different things for different people, and it's always up to you how you want to make a final decision. Um, Beautiful growth for you, again, very positive. You know, you can be getting a lot of reward and a lot of growth financially and emotionally, and even accomplishment and success. And it doesn't always measure with money, it can be other. And maybe you're getting a promotion, you're going up the ladder, and it's actually very, very nice for you. But again, but you should be the firm. Look at this sword. You see how beautiful it is. You have to protect your belonging. You have to. On the other, I see a dog face, and also I see a sword. So you have to be loyal. You have to be. For some of you, I don't know who is watching and who needs to hear this, but I see that you need to be very firm and protective, and also you need to be smart and loyal. So for, I see a situation that maybe you work in a situation that you're maybe a little bit unfocused right now. There is something that you need to make a decision, and it's awesome how the coffee is moving, and it gives me vibe like it's um it's hybrid. I can see it's a hybrid reading. As a change, I see different things. Wonderful. So someone needs to make a very hard decision, and maybe your boss is saying something, and then you also have to make sure that people who work for you, people who are below you, they you know, you have to do double management, up and down management. I see some people that are really in that kind of this difficult, I mean, maybe not difficult, but like diplomatic or strategic. You need to have a strategy. Definitely. And I see a female energy who's really thinking. They are really thinking about something. But there's help next to them. I see loyal people around you. I see some information that comes to you, and you will get support. Beautiful dolphin here. Some good news jumps. At the time that you're a little bit maybe worried or you're waiting for something, a good news comes, something that opens your heart, some open opportunity comes and opens a door for you. Some of you maybe meet someone somewhere, for example in a gym or in a restaurant, in a cafeteria. You see someone who can give you good advice and you didn't plan. Someone is debating whether they have to move to a new city, to a big city. I see San Francisco for some of you, or New York, and someone is debating over maybe two job offers. I see a lot of work related matters for people in this group, or maybe money related matters. There is some possibility for you to get a lot of money. I mean, I see that you have installed like an oil, like it looks like you have like in a gas station, and you see how under the ground there's a lot of like containers for gas. You don't see anything up, but there's a lot underneath. So I see that situation, and try to be secret, not secretive, but try to kind of don't communicate things too early. There is a apple. um I think some of you are neglecting your health, maybe your health checkups, your tooth, maybe you need to go to the doctor. Someone is drinking too much alcohol, and that might be the problem. I see two sisters talking. One of them might have a problem with their at home, and they are talking to their sister, or maybe it's a best friend or a therapist, but I see them very close. These female energies are very close. There might be a difficult period for someone who they are now using alcohol, or they're neglecting some of the healthy habits that they had. Maybe they're neglecting their family. Someone is baking a cake, or they're thinking about. In the other reading, we had bananas. Here we have apples. Um, this is something you would sign, very very beautiful. There is some contracts that you need to cancel because they're just waste of money, and if you go back and see, they're just charging your credit card. There might be some kind of wasteful energy over there. Someone wants to break a deal, and it could be you or it could be the other person. Be hopeful. There is definitely some beautiful meaning in this reading for you. There's a lot of energy, and I see a key here hanging there. If you're thinking about buying a place, moving to a new place, I definitely see that, and I saw the movers in the beginning. So if you're thinking about moving, it's happening, and it's happening in a very good way. Two people are getting engaged or getting married. I see the male energy is much taller, and I see a rabbit. Maybe it happens in the year of rabbit. Someone is proposing something to you, maybe a good news, or they want you to say a news, to announce a news, and they might want you to share this moment with them. Maybe they want, I don't know, somehow you help them celebrate, and you be part of their happy celebration. If someone is upset, or someone is not sure what they need to do, whatever it is, I see a beautiful, quick and sudden change in the atmosphere, and good news comes, as I said, like a dolphin that jumps out. Look at this beautiful energy. Wow, a wonderful bridge. If you're in a difficult situation, I see that a bridge will take you from X to Z, and you'll pass everything. Like it takes you from A to Z, actually. Like you will bypass. I see a shortcut. For some of you, I see that you're thinking about doing something more than doing it. You're thinking, and it's just making you miserable. Like instead of, like for example, you're saying, oh, I have to go and get the car, drive to the store and park and go and get, like for example, milk, and then come back and stay in the, like wait in the line for the cashier. Then after, you just think about it, and if you just go and buy the milk, it's just easier. So some of you are doing that, and you're getting a lot of nonsense and unwanted stress on your body. And I see that a beautiful bridge is happening, that none of that you were thinking and anticipating negatively, none of that is going to happen, and very beautifully things are going to be happening for you, and you will say, wow, none of those happened to me, and I was just thinking for nothing. I see letter A, and I see someone, again, I see a bridge. Someone is really helping you. Some people are working behind the scene, or some energies are working behind the scene for you to establish something that you're worried about is going to be established, is going to be complete. I see that some people are working under the bridge for you, and they're making the bridge for you. You might not even know them, you might not even see them, they might not even be real. They could be energies that the universe is helping you build this for you, so that you can just go up quickly and you don't even notice what happened. Something that seems very painful for you will be painless, and it will be done smoothly. I see a nest. Some people are going, I don't know if you do rock climbing, or someone is doing rock climbing. It could be as in a sport, you maybe are doing it, or maybe it's just that you're challenging yourself. You're trying to challenge yourself with different tasks. Very beautiful piece of jewelry. I see someone is buying. Someone might have a heart surgery, or something new will come into your heart, a love, a passion, something new that will burn in your heart. Your heart is, I see the heart is beating like an anatomic heart. Beautiful couple in the bottom of the cup. For those of you who are single, I definitely see you'll find your pair. And I think there's more than one person that you might be deciding from them, like who you would like to choose. It could be love, romance, a relationship, or it could be other things that you had in your mind when we started the reading. Maybe job offers, maybe landlords, tenants. If you're looking for someone who you're looking for a tenant, there might be a lot of applications. I see a lot of applicants. Some of you are taking some time to go have fun. And wow, look at this, beautiful. I saw this another time as well. There's a growth. There's definitely health and growth for you. Someone is waiting. I mean, some of you, I see someone that is very proud of their children or grandchildren. They hear something about them that makes them very, very proud. I see a beautiful castle. Maybe you build a castle using the sand on the beach. That's really nice. Beautiful energies. Wow. Group number 2, or the ones that selected the key. I see a white elephant. There is some beautiful gift coming towards you. You will be rewarded. And as I said, whatever anxiety you have for any reason, it's going to be gone. It's going to be, energies are promising that they will be gone. They'll be released. You'll be very, very happy in the very, very short time. So I'm just going to pick some cards. Wow, that's too much. Let's just pick some of them. Okay, let's see what kind of messages we have here now for you. Yeah, I saw the money. That's exactly what I saw. Money that you had in your hands. I said you will have something in your possession, which is great. You want to secure that. You are moving towards something even more beautiful than what you have. So that's wonderful. But you have anxiety. As I said, some of you are really worried about something, or you have some negative thoughts that is driving you for no reason. And look, negative thoughts are driving you, but you need to get rid of them. You need to make a firm decision. There is going to be pairing for some of you. If this is something that you really want, and something is burning in your, you see how I saw that this, I saw this in your heart, something like that is burning in your heart. And I saw the nest, or like I said, the rock climbing, but I exactly saw that. That's really nice. You will be finding a person who's going to be your soulmate, definitely. And again, I see here the 4 of Wands. The happy time is coming. This is something that you really wanted. Look at this, and it will make you relieve and release all the past energies. Very wonderful news is coming to you, and a lot of option might come that will end the days that you were sad and upset, and you will receive what you wanted. As I said, you are making a lot of money. The opportunity for you to make a lot of money is right there, and I think it was a fantastic reading, and there's a lot of blessing coming toward you. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate if you can give me thumbs up, if you can subscribe and share this video with your friends if you would like. And until the next time, stay blessed.